What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Steve Sleepy, and today we are down in the motherland, down in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where bluegrass likes to be played. There's a lot of hiking, a lot of streams, and beautiful mountains. So why am I doing a video? I really wasn't planning on doing a video. I'm on vacation with the family. But to go on vacation, I rented a new car because I'm a motorcycle guy. All my cars are old and beat up and hardly work, so I'm not going to take them halfway across the country with my family. So we rent a car. So this year we were fortunate enough to get a brand new 2025, 250 miles on it when I was leaving the rental place, Honda Odyssey. Now, everybody loves the Honda Odyssey. They 300,000 miles, they're a well-built car, and this one, for all means, is exactly that. The interior is well laid out, it has everything you'd ever need, plenty of room, the radio, the Apple Play, all the stuff is all integrated, and it's awesome. But where does it go wrong? This thing. Now again, I have old cars. My 2017 Hyundai is a piece of shit. The only option it had was a radio, and that didn't even have Bluetooth. I had to add that. My truck's a 2005. The only option it has is power windows, and those barely work. So like all this lane assistance and all that shit is completely new to me, and I didn't want any of it. So I turned it all off as far as I thought. No cruise control, no anything. And yet somehow this steering wheel does not connect to those front wheels because it does what it wants when it wants. I was in traffic and I was going to try to pass this guy and go between him and go around him. The car auto braked and then tried to keep me in lane. Like, it fought me, and there's no controls on. When you put cruise control on, it's so bad it's insane. When you put cruise control on, even if you have it at the shortest distance, the car will auto brake. Like, you see a car in your lane in the right and they're doing 55 and you're doing 70 and you want to pass them. So you go over to the left. First of all, it fights you and it doesn't want to leave the lane. Then it gets in the left lane. You go to pass them, but the proximity sensor catches it and it slams on your brakes. It is terrible. And then I was in an area of construction and I'm trying to follow with the truck next to me and a wall next to me, and I don't have a lot of room. And there was the old white line in the middle of the road. Well, the car tried to get me to move from one side to the other to not hit that line that was in the middle of the road. And there is no driver assist on. It does that automatically. I was in traffic and I was coming up on somebody and it automatically applied the brakes. Again, I have no assistance on. So like this whole form of new drive-by-wire that it just sticks itself in the middle of your driving, I find it terrible. So if kids are out there that are just starting to drive on this, I want you guys to know that this is not driving. This is a computer. This feels worse than the computer simulation I have home for the PlayStation. Like, it is not connected to the front wheels. If you jerk the wheel like that, it barely does anything. Several times I was looking up the road driving, trying to be a conscientious driver, and I saw that there was a bunch of crappy road on the left part of the lane, so I tried to veer to the right. Maybe even put the front wheels to the right of the line just a little bit to avoid a bunch of holes. This car fought me the whole way and pushed me back into the middle of the lane, so I hit the holes. And again, this was not with the cruise control on or the lane assist. If you put either of those things on, it's insane. But I did try lane assist, and that thing is stupid too. After 30 seconds or 20 seconds, you have to touch and wiggle the wheel. Otherwise, it does a weird vibrating motion. The whole system is weird. So the whole point of this video, they ruined cars. They're just ruined. Let me know in the comments below, are there more cars like this? Are you driving a car that tries to take over every time you go through a lane or any traffic or anything like that? This is the most annoying thing I've ever done. 8.5 hours of it on the way down here. I wanted to take a baseball bat to the steering wheel. So, all right, that was it. Got more motorcycle content coming when we get back from vacation. But come on, seriously, let me know, guys, in the comments. Like, have you experienced this with a new car? This ride or drive-by-wire kind of thing and stuff? It is awful. Awful, 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 awful. Let me know what you think. And remember, if it works, it ain't dumb. We'll see you on the next one.